Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of the Daily Bone Podcast, where we discuss all things crypto markets. That includes the majors like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, meme coins, and of course, NFTs. Today, we're going to discuss the massive xAI and SpaceX merger, what this means for crypto, prediction markets, etc. We're going to talk about Hyperliquid's continued surge on the back of HIP4, and we're going to talk about what buttons we are clicking in the trenches and on prediction markets today. Thank you for joining us each and every day. We really appreciate it. If you're listening over on X, give us a like, bookmark, comment, retweet, push us out there in the algorithm. If you're listening over on YouTube, drop comments. We will be chatting with you guys all day. What are you buying? What are you selling? If you're listening over on Zora, give us a comment. We'll be looking at the Zora comments as well. We stream there each and every day. I'm joined today here by Easy. Easy, how you feeling? Is it warmed up a little bit in Florida?
No, dude, it's cold as shit. How cold is it by you?
It's 28 right now, but today it's going to get above freezing for the first time since it snowed. So maybe some of this snow and ice melts. I dug my car out finally. I don't really drive that much. My wife goes to and from work, and then we'll just use the SUV generally, and my car kind
It's finally heating up. Finally. It'll be 71 tomorrow. Last night it was 29.
Yeah, I would 29 would be the warmest it's been here in 2 weeks. So 29.
Yeah, I had a pipe burst yesterday.
Did you get that fixed?
Yeah, luckily it was just PVC pipe and it was outdoors. So the plumber came, it was like $400. It sucked. But yes, I could have done it. This guy did it in like 15 minutes. It was worth the convenience of me not trying to figure out how the fuck to do this and pressurize it and do all that stuff.
Yeah.
Eventually I'll get to that point. I'm not at that point. Plain and simple. So for me, the peace of mind was shut off the well, wait 3 hours, be done with it. And everything works perfect. So
yeah, I mean, you could have traded more in that period of time than you would have
I did.
The plumber.
I did. I made the money back and more. So I was like, okay, I'm not upset. Dude, trenches have still been pretty hot. That's the thing I've been enjoying is I'm not being as aggressive. Just because of this chop we have, unless you're in Hyperliquid, then you're up huge. But right now for me, it's I would much rather trade patiently and find a couple memes here and there each day and find some opportunity. I actually want to pull up this Memecoin Wars dashboard because I want to check some data on this. Yeah, I mean we're still pretty high.
I've been doing okay on meme coins. I feel right now, it's almost the money to be made in meme coins is building products that people launch meme coins for you.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people have success building these Claude agent projects that tangentially involve crypto, and then people launching banker tokens that you claim royalties from.
Yep. They want a banker or a bags token or something so that they can launch a coin and have you claim fees so that it pumps.
Yeah, and the thing is, as a dev, that's the cleanest way to do it. If you look at Alex Finn, he released a project yesterday. A couple tokens popped off surrounding it, but nothing really took off. If you're Alex Finn, you're just incentivized to just keep ripping projects. People are launching tokens, sometimes multiple tokens at PvP, and then your agent essentially has the ability to claim and dump those tokens for money. He released this arena rock, paper, scissors game yesterday, and I think there were a couple different tokens launched for it. I didn't trade any of these, but I think we're going to see more and more of this kind of weird AI dev banker bot meta. Some of them are going to take off and be decent, and some of them are going to
the ones that'll take off and be decent are the ones where the dev backs it in some capacity and wants to show support for the token or find a way to integrate it. Twin AI launched yesterday. Do you know what that is?
Twin
AI. Yeah, TWIN.
TWIN. Is it a token?
Yeah. It was a project actually where the dev said no to Y Combinator, launched a meme coin instead. Yeah, this guy Hugo Mercier building Twin Labs, the AI company builder. It's at twin_labs. He launched the meme coin for it and ended up running a few 100,000, but then he got in touch with Bags and launched a Bags app and shot himself in the foot. The thing is, it's if you're comfortable with low caps, you can find some gems. I got in this at 40K. with like decent, with like 5 SOL. Ended up selling it around like 180 for like almost 20 SOL. So like it's just picking your spots. Like that's the hard part. And a lot of people don't have the time or energy or resources to do this. But like there's still decent volume. I just checked in February, first 2 days, it's lower than the end of January, but still higher than the majority of December and January. So I'm like, yeah, there's still opportunity. I think the harder part too is so many people are like almost burnt out right now. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people feel like they're burnt out.
Memecoin traders, you're saying?
Just crypto in general.
Yeah, I've been seeing some of that.
Space.
Like people are getting like, yeah, like a little bit worried and like they're like, okay, what's going on here? Damn, so are these twin tokens here? Like they're all dead?
All died. All died.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I think people are burned out and then also losing capital. Like, I mean, getting just like raked over the coals over and over again. If they're not someone who's like has insider information or in the top 1% of traders, I think they're just in trouble.
Yeah.
I want to look at MOLT book. I'm kind of feeling like fairly bullish on MOLT book itself on the pullback. I haven't bought this yet, but we're back down to 30, which is kind of where we were that morning after before it really took off and ran to 125. I saw he was looking to poach devs from like big Web2 crypto companies. He would like sent out a tweet. It was like, hey, like I need some Gemini engineers or Google engineers. I need somebody to help me like really build this into something. And at first I was very skeptical of MOLT book. But I'm beginning to think as I see it like kind of evolve, I think there's something there. And I think like where like
there's something there, bro. But at the same time, I'm like, well, is there?
So what I think is I think this could be very early stages for something big. I don't think it's like a high percentage chance, but I think that there is something interesting with different agents. I mean, people are saying like this is just a bunch of chatbots all using the same model. It's like the same model talking to itself. It's like, you know, Opus 4.5 talking to itself over and over again. But what I think is people aren't just like using a model to get into this. They're using their open claw framework, which has, you know, customizations, configured differently. It might be specialized in something or the other. I think that you're going to have like expert, like not generalized intelligence, but like very niche intelligence people building their own systems for like specific processes. Like, hey, this one's very good at crypto trading. This one's very good at physics. This one's very good at whatever. And being able to have a research source where these agents can go to say like, hey, I have a problem in the realm of physics that I need to solve. Rather than go and try to build the infrastructure myself and burn a ton of tokens learning about physics, I can go look on here for someone, like look at the physics forum on here where these bots are experts at it and they kind of have the prompts already. So I think there's something here that's very interesting for like being a repository of like prompts and frameworks for people to set up their own AI bots or for other AI bots to leverage. So I think there's something like that could be very, very interesting with this. It also, I mean, like I said, very risky and very low chance. I'm not in the token yet, but I'm like very much considering putting a decent position in this at this price because I think there could be something here that people aren't necessarily seeing. And they're just saying, okay, this is dumb. It's over. It's a meta.
I mean, I think it's more than a meta, but it's like, I feel like it reached peak virality.
I don't know. I mean, peak virality is like getting into like the main cultural zeitgeist, and you have like this on the news, and you have Elon talking about it, and you have like I don't know. I think
Elon did talk about it.
I mean, to like a reasonable extent. I don't know. I feel like there's room for this to move.
That's what I'm just so torn of is like, what is the next catalyst? Listings would be the next thing. But other than that, I don't look at it and get excited as I first did. Because I'm like,
I don't think
what is the next catalyst?
I don't think it's attention or crypto that's going to move. I think it's like big like breakthroughs or like people like building on top of the platform that just like really like show some like crazy use case on top of it. And I think like that's not a non-zero chance.
Yes, no, maybe.
I don't know. We had this first run that was on the back of nothing essentially, but if we get some like major platforms building on this, some major like breakthroughs, or people like saying like, hey, like this is something that all AI agents need to like be considering and using as a resource, I think that this could be super interesting here. But yeah, I understand the downside too. Like this is also all very theoretical.
Yeah. It's just tough for me, man. That's the thing. It's like, it's tough for me to sit here and be like, yeah, I think this is going to continue to send. You know, like,
Well, it's
the more
done
I look
sending.
into it, the more I'm like, is it going to really move?
It's bounced off that 786. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, if it's going to move, it'll be here. If not, it's going to tank. But I don't know. The more I look into it, the more I'm just hesitant on a lot of stuff.
That's fair. That is a fair take. Another token that I want to look at briefly, I'm going to send over the weather report. We'll knock this out after I look at this. But big winner on the day was the Burp token, 43%, back over 300 mil.
Listing.
Yeah, up bit. I think they got BitHum over the night as well. This is listed basically everywhere at this point. Big spike last night from 75. Let's go to price so we just get like a FDV. Look at this token. Yeah, big. Wow, where's that line? What a line!
Crazy.
The range it was in. Big move from 268 mil, and it crossed half a bill FDV briefly on that run up. Now pulled back to 327, but big run for the Burp token and Spencer. Unfortunately, I sold all of mine right around like 27 cents, I think. So shout out to Spencer. Shout out to the Moonbirds team. If I held out all of my my tokens, I would have made money on the physical boxes. I basically broke even, and now I have a bunch of Moonbird figurines and cards. So
you got kids though. Let them play with
it. I've literally like a huge bin filled with 150 Moonbirds. There's only so much playing that can happen. I'm like trying to give them away. Everyone's like, nah, we're good. All right, we got lots to talk about. Let's kick it off with this weather report easy, and then we'll move on.
All right, let me pull it up. Let me pull it up. Bada boom, bada bing. Today is February 3rd, and looking over at the crypto roundup, the majors stabilized with the Bitcoin at 78,000, Ethereum at 2,300, Solana at 103, and Hyperliquid up 17%. Just under $36. Over the past 24 hours, it was a busy day for Mr. Musk, the CEO and founder of SpaceX, Tesla, xAI, and Neuralink, as news broke that SpaceX has acquired xAI in a deal that values the new merged company at $1.25 trillion. If you were looking at the poly market, this was priced at a 90% likelihood at 8 a.m. Eastern time yesterday. It comes as French officers raided a Twitter office in Paris. What the hell is that? On the crypto side, xAI put out a job posting looking to hire crypto experts to train AI to trade on chain. That'll be fascinating. We'll see what happens there. Next up, Hyperliquid's Hype token has surged as HIP-4 will enable prediction market trading in non-binary options on the platform, or binary options. I forget what the form is. Markets are currently on testnet and will be tradable on the native USDH stablecoin. And finally, Bitcoin ETF inflows have flipped positive, thank God, as crypto prices stabilized. $561 million worth of inflows yesterday broke a 2-week outflow streak. Always some positive, always some good. And oh, by the way, if you didn't see, an account from 2025 posted, I will be back in 2026. I'm going to go sit in Discord, basically top ticking crypto and showing this chop like we discussed yesterday for all of 2026 before a violent 2027 rally. I got to find that post because I want to talk about it.
I'm trying to find it. Excellent weather report as always. Easy. I will be back in 2026. I searched it. I'm not seeing it on X right now.
I saw somebody who responded to it, so I'm just gonna go look at the replies. Found it. Yeah. Boom. Dude, I'm so good at this. Sent. Zoran Kole. Infamous trader. If you remember Zoran Kole, infamous trader, last post September 1st, 2025, going to go hibernate in Discord until 2026. Good luck, have fun. Literally to a T, called the entire move down from 107, chopping in the 70K range, says fake break bear trap, moon through 2027 into 2028. Has us basically chopping right around here, almost to the day. Dipping as low as like high 60s.
Here's just going down
to mid 70s. Huh?
Yours is going down again, right?
Not much. If you look, it's like right under 80K where we are.
Aren't we at
That's
the neckline?
basically that sell off.
We're right here. We're at this neckline.
Yeah, so he has us moving up.
And then even worse.
But not much worse. Like the tough part is it seems like this may have front ran it a little bit because we already got that sub 70K, right? Or sub 80K, sorry. So well, moving down to like high 60s.
Let me pull up Bitcoin because I think the second, so you have shoulder head. Second head was our double top, which actually got to new high. This would be the 10-10 drawdown, right? I don't know. This feels bearish to me. It feels like we're in for a rally here and then more pain in the summer. But I mean, like, this is kind of lining up with what we've been saying. Like, end of this year is going to be when we start moving. So here's the Bitcoin chart. Let's look at the weekly, lining up with what he's got. But I mean, he's basically called the pattern.
Yeah. Yeah, he's pretty fucking spot on. It's impressive. Like, that's the thing. I look at this and I'm like, wow, this is pretty fucking spot on.
I'm trying to pull this up again. I lost it. Where'd it go? Here we go. Yeah, I mean, so he's done a good job.
Yeah, you absolutely crushed it.
So this is saying we're going to pump to 107 again. So I'm trying to like look at these two charts here. So it's saying pump to 107 and then draw all the way down to here before going back up. If he continues to, we continue to follow his pattern. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this is, it's just, I feel like this tells me we're going into the 60s.
Not surprising.
Yeah, we'll see. We shall see. Yeah, this is interesting. Bitcoin, though, has now levels on the day or 78K. Maybe found a little bit of a bottom here. So what are we looking at here? You're a perps trader. What are you looking at on levels here for a breakout to the upside? Like, what would you need for a close, a daily, weekly close here, to give you kind of confirmation that we may break to the upside? So, like, what numbers are we looking at on this chart? Is it?
I mean, to be honest, it's like I'm relatively bearish as a whole, but short-term price action, I'm somewhat more bullish.
So we have the close of 87K on the weekly. This line.
Yeah, around there. I mean, the soul chart was the one I wanted to see us get like some level of a push. We just didn't. Like, we just did not get any positive price action I was hoping for. That's the tough part. Yeah, like, this just looks bad. They all look bad. ETH looks like it wants to go up sub 2K. Like, Sol looks like it wants low 90s. 91 is probably where I want to see us like bounce, I guess. But right now, I mean, the tough part is we have what seems like no rate cut coming. So market doesn't like that. Dollars are more expensive. If you look at the DXY, that seems to be bouncing slightly, which is just crazy because equities are just fucking still just ripping, dude. It's like, how could we have been so wrong about crypto?
Everything is kind of setting up to be bullish crypto. Like, we're seeing risk on assets pump. We're seeing safe haven assets pump. We're seeing the dollar decline, and crypto is still just in this no man's land. Doesn't matter what happens.
Still just looks like dog water, dude.
Yeah, I think that's why people are losing their faith in in crypto. I think that's why maybe people are feeling right now that Like they're just losing conviction that they previously had. I mean, just poor price action day over day, just getting beat over the head by it is tough. It's tough.
Yeah.
But I think the fundamentals haven't changed. I think that we still have tailwinds from regulation. I think that we're getting more institutional adoption. I think there could be roadblocks and I think there could be setbacks. I think that the main one is going to be the midterms in the US. But I think that we're too entrenched in TradFi and we're full steam ahead that it's not going to matter what happens at midterms, in my opinion. So I think that we're going to see Dems taking House, Senate, whatever. And I think we're going to see a massive pullback and then a correction, and then we're going to start moving up again. That would be my thought process.
Yeah.
These in the comments says, easy. Tell us about your horses. This price action is BS.
Horses are good. It's fucking cold, so they got blankets on them and shit, but they haven't bit me.
That's always a
I don't
positive.
have much else to add. They're just fucking horses, man.
Easy is friends with his horses now, Ellie. They figured it out.
Yeah. Yeah, the horses are fine. I gave them too many treats, so now they're like really into following me around. But I don't know. Like I said, kind of just hanging out, messing with prediction market stuff. I don't really have many markets right now. More just like research phase. Like I said, I'm trying to move a little bit slower right now, which is kind of wild to say out loud. But like, I think that's probably the best way, the best course of action.
Yeah. What are you trading on the prediction markets? I'm going to pull them up right now.
Prediction market wise, mostly Super Bowl stuff. Like I said, I'm on that position for most viewed Super Bowl. I like that play a lot. I also like Giannis Antetokounmpo not to be traded in the NBA. That's at a 43% chance.
Oh man, this did you get in this dip yesterday?
I got filled at 50.
Damn, we were on the show talking about it yesterday.
Yeah, I got filled at 50.
That's crazy dip. Yeah, damn.
I know. I'm like very surprised.
I think it was just like thin, maybe. And you think Giannis won't be traded?
Yeah, I think he's not traded. But I'm like very surprised. I mean, I still look at the top holders, dude. It's not like any crazy volume on either side.
This is
the top yes holder has 151K P&L. So like that feels good.
Majority.
Yeah,
I don't know. Seen a market with this much volume that has. Well, I guess
it's not much volume though.
This is thin.
Yeah, it's not much volume.
Okay.
Like the top yes holder has less than 1,000 shares, and the top no holder has less than 600 shares.
It's because there's not a lot of volume on this. It's hard to accumulate a position.
Yeah, you basically have to just hope orders get hit.
So if you're interested in this market, maybe throwing bids in at 36 cents. I mean, if someone wants to buy more than
bids in closer to like 55, like this feels underpriced. That's why I'm like, this feels like it should be closer to like 80, 85.
I'm bidding this at 36. There's plenty of time. I'm bidding this at 36. Yeah. And if somebody wants to come to the order book and put a $75 market no on, it's going to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think there's people out there who don't read these order books and aren't sophisticated, and they'll just slam $100 or like a $75 on the no, and you'll get hit all the way down to 35 cents, 36 cents right now, because there's only $50 worth of liquidity between 63 cents and 53. So I think like good opportunity on some of these is like, even if it doesn't hit, like if you take enough shots like this where you put in this stink bid on a side that you think has value, if it hits like, 1 in 20 times, you're looking great. And you're not locking up that capital either. So like you can put bids across multiple markets. So not a bad idea if you're looking to get good entries, take less risks on the prediction markets. You're not going to be in as many trades, but you could be profiting more from the trades you do get into. So a little bit of hopefully alpha there. I mean, you can do the same thing on the other side to it. You can take the no bids at 70, 71 cents. Pretty thin there.
That's dope. Like the main thing is like with these markets that are really thin is just getting filled. The government shutdown, how long is it going to last? It's pricing in less than 5 days.
I thought it was going to be like Monday, Tuesday. This thing was going to be like done. Interesting. So less than 5 days is at the no. When is the starting day for this?
It looks like it dropped pretty substantially last night. So I mean, that's another reason that market price action is the way it is like government shutdown's not bullish for prices at all. Like not bullish at all.
When did the government shutdown start?
Monday, technically.
So Monday.
Yesterday.
February 2nd. So it needs to go through the 7th. So it would need to go into next week. If we're shut down by Friday, you would think they're not going to be able to open up over the weekend, or can they open up over the weekend?
They cannot.
Interesting. I like the comments now are just like horse comments. People say like
sugar cubes.
Yeah, feed horse apples and sugar cubes.
I mean, they're not wrong. That's the alpha. Like, yeah, you're right. They give them apple treats and they just fucking freak out. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, dude, this market's a game of survival more than anything else. And I think that's the biggest thing right now. Like, just survive. Just survive.
Are you in any Netflix plays?
The Rip, I think, is gonna win today, which is like a big surprise for the top US Netflix movie. Megan 2.0 was the one that was early front running. And then the Rip had like a huge weekend, which the system that I had built had the Rip pretty early. You could have bought the Rip at like 7 cents, which is fucking crazy.
I mean, you could have bought the
top
Rip.
US Netflix. Yeah, the Rip's at 100 now.
Yeah,
the Rip was down to 6.3 with Megan at 88 because Megan 2.0 came onto the show, the thing, whatever it was, and got a ton of traction. So it was like a lot of people thought it would be number one. It looks like it's going to settle at number 2. Kidnapped Elizabeth Smart was the favorite. Rip was actually the favorite for a bit. But yeah, it seems that the Rip's going to win. And next week, there's not any like major releases. So I think the Rip could win it again. Just purely because Netflix has this new business model where they pay out based on views. So the marketing push is pretty big from Damon and Affleck because it's all dependent on how many views the movie gets.
Yeah, I watched the Rogan podcast with them on it, and they were basically saying, and they're like bonusing out their cast and everything too. And they're like 2 like real nice guys, so they're just like going ham trying to hit.
They want it to do well, and I mean, if it continues to be number 1, it seems like it continues to have these big weekend pushes.
Their last stretch goal. It'd be interesting to see 2 things easy for this. Maybe some alpha. Their last stretch goal is like 120% of YouTube would watch it. So that means that they would get enough watches to be like total YouTube subscribers, and then 20% of them watching it a second time. So if you could see the number of views on this that we have, and you can look at YouTube or Netflix subscribers, like you could see like they might stop their push at X, Y, and Z.
Damn, I thought the Rip was good. Rip kind of sucked though. I liked the movie.
I liked it. I was like happy, but I liked it. It was cool. It was just like a lot of different angles and twists and turns.
Yeah, I thought it was good. That's just me though. I was like, yeah, this movie was pretty good. Was pretty good.
Any other prediction markets you were taking a look at?
I'm waiting until today where we should get more Netflix markets. Yeah. Other than that, man, I don't know. Like I'm not really doing much right now. I want something fun to happen. I'm working with MysticDAO, which is like a trading card game, Ponzi-esque play.
I saw you about them yesterday. What's the deal there?
Yeah, so it's a token trading card game. It's fun, but yeah, it's pretty straightforward. You buy tokens, open packs, earn daily APY that stacks, but it's early. It dropped yesterday, so it's still at like a 20 mil FDV right now, which is good. Like that's pretty good.
Interesting. What kind? Is this like a TCG? I like this sort of.
Sort of. You don't play against other people.
So it's like a DeFi type thing here. Gamified DeFi on Solana.
Yep.
I'll check it out. Yeah, I saw you posting about it. I know you started working with them, so I need to dive in a little bit deeper. I mean, it's got all the keywords. I like the art. It's like that weird like medieval, like reminds me of like Monty Python,
which I like.
Style. That's cool. Nice.
So that's something that's just keeping me busy. What are you doing, Ray? That's a real question. What are you doing?
I'm optimizing my OpenClaw setup.
Okay.
So I've got a nice little setup. I've got I've got Neptune, my product manager or my project manager. He's pushing around a coder, a designer, a product analyst right now, basically building out the framework to be able to churn some stuff out real quickly, help me code quicker, things like that. That's been what I've been focused on, basically leveraging AI tech to be more efficient, doing stuff to help out, like in day-to-day life too, like trying to automate as much like grocery shopping, meal planning as possible. I want to get some health stuff in there too. Stuff to save time, free me up more to do more impactful things, I think is like the goal. So, and also like, I think it's a good exercise to like continue to interact with AI and the new frameworks, because I think that the people who do are just going to be at such an advantage over people who don't touch it. So I think
I agree.
that if you're not playing with it, you're falling behind.
Yep.
And you're falling behind at like a more and more rapid pace. So I think being able to understand like what the models are, how they work, what their limitations are, what new features come out, like how they're game changers, being at the cutting edge of that is going to give you an advantage, both in like building stuff yourself and then like looking at things and like realizing, hey, this is actually a game changer. And there's probably trading opportunities that are going to arise surrounding it too. So I'm trying to stay
I think
cutting
it's
edge.
more. It's just staying active, man. Just keeping the fingers moving, finding stuff to do.
Yeah,
letting it fly.
Yeah. And read off some quick hitters now. You can subscribe to our newsletter sent each and every day, dailybones.com, to sign up and subscribe. Absolutely free in your inbox Monday through Friday. And you get a special weekend update with the most impactful stories of the week. Top stories. Trump claims he did not know about the UAE investment into World Liberty Financial, saying that Eric Trump signed the deal. His sons are in control of that company. Coinbase added Deep and Wall to their listing roadmap. Sui getting a little bit of a bump there. Later announced an Ethereum L2. Epstein, it was revealed to have invested $3 million into Coinbase in 2014. Tether minted $946 million of tokenized gold on chain. The OpenClaw skill set for Mega ETH was released. Bread is doing some work and some bag work over for Mega ETH. Their mainnet goes live February 9th. If you're looking to develop on that chain, you can use the OpenClaw skill set. And there was a deal between OpenAI and NVIDIA that has stalled a bit right now. All this and more in your inbox daily, dailybones.com to sign up. Last thing I want to talk about today, easy, is Hyperliquid. HIP4 prediction markets coming to Hyperliquid. Do we think this is why we're seeing this price action? Is it just prediction markets? Is it the increased volume on the HIP3 tokenized equities? Like what is driving this big move up right now?
Good question. I think that's a combination of things. I think it's a combination of equities. I think that it's a combination of gold, commodities, stocks. I think it's just showing that Hyperliquid is still gaining traction.
Yeah, I mean, being able to trade or seeing the amount traded on equities and commodities on the platform is like kind of eye-opening. We're right at this $35 level, which used to act as support back in June. We tapped this level multiple times. We tapped it in July before breaking out again. So it looks like it's becoming a bit of resistance right now. It used to be a support. If we break through this, I don't know. What's your next target here? Is it 42?
Right around there, 42.50.
Or is it 48? I don't know.
It's higher. It's definitely higher.
Do we see a hype all-time high by summer?
Hype
All-time high at $50, or sorry, $59.41.
Ooh, man. That's a good question. Hype all-time high by summer. End of summer, maybe?
Let's take a look at this. This is the poly market. What price will Hyperliquid hit in 2026? They're saying 40% chance we get $58 this year. 34%, 34% chance we break all-time highs. These feel like very high numbers that we're gonna get, right? 34% chance that we're gonna get to 62 this year.
Yeah. That's tough. I want to say by end of summer. By the end of August.
22% chance we get to $100 this year. I feel like the no on this is like crazy value.
Yeah, I like the no.
No on 80
like
is
the no.
Same value. Interesting. See, like this is interesting to me. It's a good way to hedge my hype position. Just throwing some bids on the no for some of these like super high targets. If we hit there, I'm happy. If we don't get there, you know, I've hedged out a little bit of risk. I'm gonna have to put a bookmark in this one and come back to it. All right. Anything else you want to talk about before we wrap up today? Easy?
No, quiet show today. Slow moving. Nothing crazy.
All right. Thank you all for listening. It's been another wonderful episode of the Daily Bone Podcast. We do this podcast Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern time. You can catch us on all major podcasting platforms, Spotify, Apple. You can watch us back on YouTube and Zora.